Good morning, friends. Today for our math lesson, I am going to introduce you to a new target. The last 2 weeks we worked on our geometry with our intersecting lines, perpendicular lines, and our angles. And we're going to move on from that. That was just an introduction. Remember, I told you a level 2 target. Here's another level 2 target, which I'm introducing you to get you familiar with so that when you move on to 3rd grade, you'll already have the background knowledge. So it's a target on fractions, and you all kind of know a little bit about fractions, but we're going to talk more about that today. So our new target is, I understand that a whole is made up of equal parts. And that just means that you know that a piece of something belongs to a whole. So for example, if I had this circle and I cut it down the middle, we have 2 parts. If I shade in one part, I'm shading in 1 part out of 2 parts. So that's 1/2. So this is the part and this is the whole. There are 2 parts to this whole. So I'm going to write part and whole so you understand. Okay? Let's try another one. I could have a square, and I could divide the square into 4 parts. If I wanted to shade in 3 of the parts, my fraction would be 3 parts out of 4 parts, or 3/4. Okay, let's try another one. How about this rectangle? And I'm going to shade in 1 of the parts. So that's 1 part out of 1, 2, 3 parts, or 1/3. Okay, you could do this lots of different ways. You could even have lots of them. If I shade it in, then I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts out of 8, or 6/8. Okay, so again, your target is, I understand that a whole is made up of equal parts. So anything can be divided into a fraction. Okay? So when you're doing your work this week, you're going to be working on lots of activities similar to this to help you understand that a fraction is a piece of a whole item. Okay? There aren't any little mini posters this week. Mrs. Bowen couldn't find any that matched. Mom and Dad can always take a picture of this anchor chart and put that up for you. But I think this is going to be a fun target for you. There are lots of activities, and there's also a lot of activities in the math journal for this target. Okay, so I hope you have a great week doing math, and I miss you all.